Uh-oh. Okay, what does that say? Sorry.
Can't see it.
It says, I'm confused. If the woman is the victim, how did they conceive a child?
Oh,
You
What?
fucking dirty
what
piece
a
of
fucking
shit.
dirty piece.
What?
Okay, I think that was in regards to Sammy, if I'm being honest, because that's when that whole conversation came up about her.
No,
That's when he
I
posted
think
it.
What?
no, I think that's him saying that if Doses was a victim to this dude that has been exposed, how did she conceive a child?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Scientist, I hope you didn't do that because that makes you the biggest piece of shit on this app, worse than me, which is a fucking all-time low.
I was abused.
That was about Sammy, okay.
Okay.
But scientist, that still doesn't make it right.
Still, it's not right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was during the conversation when Sammy came up. That's when that was
Stand up
posted.
for Sammy's negligence. That's fucking bad.
And how could two women conceive a child?
Okay, we got it.
Well, scientist, I can't agree with you on that because my oldest daughter is gay, and if she chooses to have a child with her wife, I will 100% support it. So there's always a way. A child is a beautiful thing as long as it's brought into the world in the right circumstances. So I'm not going to start an argument with you because I haven't fought with you in years. I'm
Yeah,
not
well,
going to
thanks
start.
for clarifying that, scientist, because that actually is, yeah, good. That's good.
Yeah.
I think Doses has had enough shit laid on her today.
Yeah.
Scientists, can you see now? Like, are you seeing what we're dealing with and maybe why some of us are reacting in the way that we've been reacting? Like, I mean, as a person who wants to remain anonymous on this app and stuff like that, can you imagine if your personal information was leaked like that and your family was put into danger?
And don't go by everyone on the panel. Like, just go by the rest of them because I'm a cunt. Simple as. I deserve what comes my way, but these ladies do not. So.
And like I said, we are like, and Doses has even said, we're not saying we've been perfect. And Doses goes back and forth, and she has a sharp tongue, and she knows how to use it. But I've never seen her divulge anybody's personal information like what's been done to her. That's gross. So. Well.
In case anyone's wondering, I'm having steak.
Oh,
Hey, Doses. Doses.
you okay?
I'm proud of you, sweetheart.
Thank you.
I appreciate your strength, even though it doesn't feel right now. I love you and I appreciate you, sweetheart.
It takes a lot more strength. It takes a lot more strength to stand there and block the punches and still stand than it does to stand there and throw the punches.
Yeah.
So be proud of yourself that you're still here, you're still speaking up, and defend yourself always. And remember that we're not all right beside you. We're not all like right there with you, but we all are there with you. Everyone will have your back. So
100%. And if you did need us there, damn well we would be there.
You know, and like I brought up in comments in Samantha's live about Doses being anonymous and stuff, and all they could do was throw it in my face and throw it in her face. That when she first came on this app, she used her real name and her real picture. Like, how long ago was that? If she did do it, do you know what I'm saying? Like, shut the fuck up already.
Okay, but what if she did? What if she said, okay, you know what? I'm exposed now. I might as well just give in to these people and throw her face on, turn her camera on right now. Now what? So what is it still? Where is the end game here? If she did put her face on here for whatever reason, how is that a win to anybody? So that you might be able to find an imperfection on her next? Like, I don't know what the end game is going to. You people know and have in your mind what she looks like. You've taken the time to Google and try to find her. People have tried to call her work. If she presented her face right now, because you have put her at this grave of risk, what is your end game? What did you win out of it?
I would like to hold my hand up and say I still don't know what Doses looks like. I've been friends with her for a couple of years. And the image in my head is like Xena, warrior princess with blonde hair. I'm just going to roll with that. That's where I'm going. That's where it is.
More like Lagatha from Vikings. She's got that vibe.
And I love you. She's like my hero.
Yeah, she's got that vibe. With like the nice tight black Viking style clothes and just that fire in her eyes, and nobody's gonna take her down. Nobody's gonna, no matter what she's been through, she's gonna rise right back the fuck up. So, and I'll tell you right now, I've been standing by her side since day one, and I will continue to stand by her side.
And you know what? It's also okay to not be okay. If she wants to sit in her tub tonight and fucking cry and cry and cry, that's okay too. Because what you've gone through, I can't even imagine, my girl. But I can goddamn well guarantee that you're gonna fucking probably look 10 times fucking hotter than you do on a regular day. Because tomorrow you're gonna brush this shit off and come back 10 times stronger than you already are, girl.
Yep.
But don't you dare not think that it's not okay. What you've gone through today and what you have to mentally prepare yourself for, props to you, my girl, because I don't know if many of us could.
And for anybody else here that's gone through abuse or in any form or fashion, and this shit has triggered you today or made you have to reflect back on what you've been through, if you need to talk or anything like that, reach out. I'm here. Mama's here. We're all here.
No, I'm sorry. I'm dipping out for a few days. My husband's home. Sorry.
With the hubby, I'm here though.
So, ladies,
Mama.
if you need to talk to Mama Laura, let me know in advance. I will snap call him, and I will distract Papa for at least an hour.
But with that being said, in all honesty, keeping it real, if Doses, I'm not kidding you. If you needed something, whether hell or high water, my husband was home, like I told you, we both would be coming, sweetheart. But to lean out and have conversations about the past, I ain't doing it. But I will get in my vehicle for you in 3 seconds, my girl, and my husband will be behind me.
Thank you, Mama. That means a lot to me. It really does. I appreciate all of you guys, like, for being here for me.
Doses, when Mama gets her, they'll make sure you serve her some raisin bran, so she's regular.
I fucking love Raisin Bran.
She says she doesn't like it, but I know she does. She lied the other day.
She asked me to come there and eat a bowl of fucking raisin bran with extra raisins because she needed that. I would choke that bitch down, hold it in my mind, and when she was strong, I'd throat punch her. The very next Remember?
Mama, I need you to come eat some cereal with me, please, immediately.
Laurie, after you described earlier on how you were going to administer raisins to Danielle, I don't want any fucking raisins from you.
I know, right?
I'm just saying. Like, she's an outie.
No, when I tell Danielle to put them in her crevice, I mean it.
Hey, Lori. Lori,
No.
I got some good news, though. I forgot to tell you. Unless you were on my other live. I don't know. My cat peed.
You peed on her cat. Sorry, wrong.
Yes, he
I
peed.
thought you were going to tell me geese flew over again. I'm going to, you senile old bitch. I know that. That was 2 days ago.
No, he finally peed.
Oh, good.
Did you pee with him in solidarity?
No, I cleaned the litter box. But
No.
$900 later, he is peeing.
Is that what it costs?
Yep.
Yep. Get him to work.
Price we pay for our fur babies. So.
Oh, I know. We love
Okay,
it.
we're here. We know you're there.
Oh, I see Venom's live must have ended.
Gina, get the fuck out of here. Seriously, get the fuck out of here.
Or may I suggest she actually grab a box, because she's always able to grab a box and view her opinion. How about we give her that chance?
I literally blocked her, but you can unblock her if you want.
Who's Gina?
Big Mouth Gina.
I don't know some of these players just in passing, right? But I mean, my people are my people, and I'll have their backs. But I'm
The lady
not.
that lifts weights. She's lifting weights all the time.
I know who she is, but I don't know her. I've never socialized with her. I've never had a conversation with her.
Talks a lot of shit sitting with Venom and that.
Yeah, I've heard.
This is why I thought if she grabbed the box, because she's always comfortable getting in when it's a gangbang of going against somebody. So I thought maybe she would only reciprocate and take the last box.
Gina, my advice to you, even though I don't know you, is if you lay with dogs, you will get fleas. Do not socialize with Venom. Fucking.
I think she's still blocked.
I still revert back to my live this morning where I talked about the funniest live I've ever seen on this app was approximately about, I don't know, 6-7 months ago, during the whole USA election, and Venom was on there going live from his minivan, of course with his camera turned off, giving financial advice to Americans of buying gold, buying silver and Bitcoin, because there was no point in making investments in this and that and the other. And I quote this, air quoting it right now as I'm talking into this phone, of how he would purchase probably 100,000 in gold and over 200,000 in silver, because that's where the money's going to be. But from a guy who was parked by the river, collecting pop cans, living in a minivan.
Maybe he meant pop cans.
Like I'm just going to say, like I'm not saying I'm never going to take financial advice from that, but at the moment I'm just going to stick to the investments I have. I appreciate your input.
I have had people send me clips of him giving this address out. Like, bro, you don't live at a mall. Like, sorry.
Guys, can I address Dylan down here?
Please.
Young man, there's a lot of age in all of these boxes, sweetheart.
Now you're calling me old.
What you are going through is nothing that any one of us in all of our lives have conquered, sweetheart, or anything. You, young man, are stronger than you could ever believe. You are a strong young man who's fighting harder than any one of us ever have to. Do I want to address, young man, that I can't for a split second understand what you're going through, but I will address what a strong man you are. It might not feel like it, sweetheart, but you are stronger than any one of us in any one of these boxes, no matter how you want to hear it, because that is nothing but the truth, sweetheart.
That's a fact.
You are a very strong man. I couldn't do it. God damn it. I cracked my heel and I thought the fucking world was coming to an end, young man. You are 10 times stronger than I am. You are 10 times stronger than I will ever be in my entire life, Dylan. Please hear my words, because you are a very, very strong young man. And the respect I have for the fight you're giving, bars down, can't be compared, kid.
That's a fact.
Well said. And I think we all agree with that.
Yep. I know I couldn't fight the way he's fought, so that's a fact.
I'm proud of you, Dylan. I am so fucking proud of you, young man, and this is not fucking fair. But I am so fucking proud of you. I'm so proud of Blake. You keep that handsome head up. I swear to God, you keep that fucking handsome head up because we see you. And you are strong, buddy. I know, sweetheart. I know. I can't imagine. I'm sorry I even said I know because I don't. But I want to let you know that we see your strength because you're doing it every day, kid. Every fucking day. And we're worried about fucking this. And you are fighting, kid. Good for you. I'm proud of you. I appreciate your strength. I appreciate your fight. And you're very, very loved, most importantly, Dylan.
Hey, Beaver. Hey, Valen.
Yeah.
Hello.
Were we loving Dylan? I love you, Dylan.
We're loving Dylan right now. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I love Dylan very much. And I send him all the positive vibes and strength and healthiness.
Well, Beaver, my live is public right now, so I mean, it kind of is what it is, and we'll address it when the time comes if need be.
Hi.
Dylan, do you want a box, sweetheart?
You can make a choice, though. Like, you can make a choice not to be around people that don't like you and you don't like. Like, this is a choice that you made.
No,
Or if they don't enjoy our company, they can just leave my live, right?
no.
There's that.
Oh, I was going to drop and let Dylan
That's
know.
what I was going to do too. I don't know why Mama dropped. I was going to give up my box.
guy in here. Fuck.
I don't know why, because Dylan said he doesn't want to come up.
Dylan's
Really tired to do like the conversations and stuff like that. That's why he's been mainly staying in the chat lately.
Yeah, he's probably exhausted.
You know
Hey,
what,
Mama, have fun getting all that D.
Dylan? Never mind just the people in this app. I don't know one other guy as strong as you that could fight the fight that you fought and still get up every single day and face the shit that we face on here with some of the persecution you've been put through, but yet a lot of the love that sends your way. And that's why I embrace the love and the kindness that people show you and just ignore the venomous fucking assholes on here because, brother, I don't think I could be as strong as you could be. Honestly, I genuinely don't.
Right? So like 22 years old and not having
Nobody
the
could be as
majority of your
strong as
family to
he.
support you and stuff? No way.
I'm double his age. Like, I'm almost double his age, and I don't have that fight in me. I know I don't. So I admire this guy. Like, I really do. Like, I genuinely admire this guy.
And for Blake being so young and standing beside him too, like who knows for sure.
Brother, I'm going to tell you now, as a man of 43 years of age, behind every strong man is a woman who's rolling her eyes. I'm just fucking telling you.
I'm just going to say something because Moist Cake is here. He just said he slid in, which I don't think has ever happened in your life, bud. You've never slid into a woman, maybe a guy. What I was going to say is that your live the other day, that is the most I've ever been doxxed. And you admitted, you said, oh, hey, Amy, if you're going to mod and delete the account with your grandson, could you make sure you give the same energy for Doses? Because she's being doxxed by a whole bunch of people in the chat. Every fucking member of my family was mentioned in that chat. And you did nothing. Nothing. Not a fucking thing. And neither did Amy when you modded her. You're disgusting.
What does your family have to do with you? That's so fucking stupid.
Why would you allow that to happen there, Moist Cake?
And would you like to come up, Moist, and talk about it?
Trash bag.
Yeah, he muted everybody that was defending me was muted. He encouraged the doxing because it was never.
Was that the day that he had Jay, his lawyer, in the?
Yeah,
in the...
yeah, you bet. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You bet. You bet.
Yeah. Shalom. Fucking beaver.
Did y'all kick me out or something?
Nope.
That was weird.
No, both me and Rosie said no. Danielle just sat there quietly and didn't say shit. So,
Yeah, I think
I don't know
Moist
what happened. All of a sudden, my phone ended up on Google. I was like,
The cuck is
Where-
doing what?
Get out of my
Okay.
cheese.
He left.
Get out of my
on the list,
cheese.
I think.
He left for sure. He left. He's a cuck.
I
Yeah.
don't see him on the list now.
And that's what cucks do. Yeah.
He doesn't slide into anything, but he slips out because it's fucking.
Tiny.
Gotta go hold down that chair.
And you know what? I'm gonna throw this out there. The fact that he let that go on, it leads me to believe that perhaps he has something to do with it.
Possibly. It's very possible.
Because why the fuck would you allow that shit in your chat?
The thing is, they make comments insinuating that they don't want it to happen, but they allow it to happen.
I have it all screenshotted in case he tries to deny it. I also recorded it. It was the most fucking disgusting thing.
But his excuse.
He is dangerous to women. He made that live.
I'm not their mommy. I can't say. Yes, you can. You can boot them from your life. So
He made that live to imply that another. Hold on.
Yeah, I remember the live where he asked was, I can't remember who, but was the most dangerous person on this app.
Oh, you mean his sign that said Cindy is the most dangerous person on this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we get rid of this con guy?
yeah.
Absolutely. We can.
Public,
Sure.
Client, whatever. I don't give a shit.
Of course.
Yeah, that,
No, he held that
Palestinian flag,
live.
you shove it up your ass, bud. Toodaloo.
He held that live because he was making fun of another woman on this app who had said to
Wrong
him,
fucking
"You're dangerous
channel.
for women. You're dangerous for women," and he fucking proved it in his own live that he is dangerous for women.
Yeah.
Ironically,
Cliff
holding
notes?
a
What
live
did he
trying to make
do?
fun of another woman who has called him dangerous, he proved it. He fucking
What did
proved
he
it.
do?
You 5'6" nasal fucking cunt.
Oh, platinum, right?
Aw.
Platinum. Correct.
Oh, he's only
Tiny
5'6".
guy.
That's a shame. What
Such a
did he
tiny
do?
guy.
Doses? Cliff notes?
What did he do? He held a live,
doxing her.
making fun of a friend of mine on this app because she said, "You're dangerous to women." So he held a live with a sign, an AI sign saying that she was dangerous, the most dangerous person on the app. And then I was doxxed, like the most I've ever been doxxed on this app. Every fucking family member of mine was mentioned and thrown at me in the chat repeatedly. And then Amy's grandson, which is not cool, was an account with her grandson came in, and she went up in the box and said, "Can you get rid of that account?" And he goes, "Here, I'll just mod you, but make sure, like, if you're gonna take care of that account, like, there's a whole bunch of people doxing doses, like, just so casually. So make sure you take care of them too." And she didn't, and he did nothing the entire. This went on for 45 minutes.
wow.
He's
Oh,
nothing.
that was from his live? That
That
shit?
was his life.
Oh, fuck. What a cock. You're a cunt, Moist.
Well, I mean, that was his live, and the saint herself, who doesn't do anything wrong, let it go on as well when he clearly gave her the
Cindy.
power
But, like,
to-
honestly, how dangerous is a man that's 5'6"? Like, I could probably kick him in the head, and I'm a dwarf.
I think that would help at this point. I think
Would you
the
kick
kick
him?
to the head might help.
Would you
Don't
think
look
he
at
had
me,
muscles?
No, I have this, guys. This has to be said. Cindy, you have been hands down one of the biggest bullies to me with your little friend Hatter. So I wouldn't be in this live with me if I were you. Because I've had enough of you popping in when I'm around. You can just ignore me and get the fuck away from me and not come into lives where I'm at. I'm a pretendian, right? Yeah, you fucking heard me. I'm a pretendian, right? And I've fucking seen videos where you've been speaking with Hatter about the nasty shit that he says about me, and you fucking say that it's okay. So what the fuck are you doing around me?
I'm Switzerland.
Excuse the fuck out of you.
Cindy, maybe get a box so you guys can squash this. I don't know. Fucking Hatter's a problem.
I have the fucking videos of it.
I've
How
never
old is it,
personally
though,
never seen
Valid?
it. Yeah, I've seen
Is it
Cindy
like
around a lot, and
4
I've never ever seen her socialize with Hatter. On
She
that.
loves Hatter, trust me.
Yeah, but was this from when, like, he was heavy into the Tito's, or is this recent?
This is any interactions I've had with this woman, she has been shit talking me with Hatter. And then
Like
she came and
recently?
attacked me in a live. and said that I was a pretendian because I said that that man couldn't call me a white woman because I'm not a woman and I'm not technically completely white because I have indigenous ancestry. And she said that I was hiding behind my ancestry. Hiding what? I have no idea. And she attacked me. I want her gone. No, we didn't settle this at all. You cried like a little baby because you weren't getting your fucking way, and it was not squashed. It was ended. Why can't you just, when I'm in a live, why do you got to be here?
This is being screen recorded, and I can't believe these words are going to come out of my mouth, but for the greater good, can you guys squash your shit?
Why don't Cindy, why don't you come up and you guys talk about it? Because, like, I think you guys can work this out.
Because, Valen, I'll be in the middle on this one. You know that Hatter manipulated and did a lot of fucked up shit and twisted a lot of people's heads?
What she said to me that day and what she said about me and my ancestry made me not want to look into my ancestry because of how she came at me that day. So no, it's not squashed.
Unity is a good thing. I understand though that there are some lines that you just can't, like when somebody crosses, you just can't, you can't. And I respect that. I understand it.
I get it.
When she's in a live, I say absolutely nothing to her and I go away because I don't want to interact with her. So why does she have to be around me? She doesn't like me. And I'm curious. I'm a pretendian, right?
I think she left. Did she leave?
And
another one.
Yeah, I think she's gone already. Oh no, she's still here. Sorry. I don't know. I honestly, I think there's a lot of. Honestly, I really wish we could get unified. I really do. I also know it's a pipe dream, and people have said things and done things that are so above and beyond what was.
If the hypocrisy
could have been done.
If the hypocrisy in the comment section could kindly just go kick rocks and dip the fuck out. That would be great.
Legit.
You dirty fucking snake, Lisa. You're a snake. Nobody gives a shit what you have to say.
I don't think Cindy
I don't
was
have any
causing harm.
beef with Cindy. Cindy was the one that had beef with me. And I'm asking, why does she come into lives where I'm at?
No, she was here before, like, to support what was going on. She wouldn't come in here to antagonize you today, like, especially not today.
You would not be the one to de-escalate anything, Lisa.
You're the last person to de-escalate anything, Lisa. Fuck, you can't even look straight for fuck's sake.
You called me it in comments. I saw it.
Nobody likes you, Lisa. People are just civil with you because they don't want to fight anymore. But everybody knows you're a fucking dirty bitch of a snake.
Guys, it's not.
And a mole.
Literally, Venom and Zygunt are screen recording and watching. And I don't want to give them a show.
Hi, Lucas.
Your existence is doing something, Lisa. Bounce, bitch. Toot-a-loo.
She wasn't kind to me.
A good person at the end of the day. Valen, if you
wasn't kind to me.
Down.
I think you guys can work it out because I think that I love you both, and I think that you guys are both amazing people, and I think you can work it out.
I did, and she said
I had no beef with Cindy. I used to be mutuals with Cindy. She attacked me, came at me, called me a pretendian.
But can we meet in the middle and say that Hatter most likely manipulated the shit out of her to change her thoughts and opinions about you, like he did with everybody? He still hasn't choked on cat shit, which is a shame.
Oh my God. And
oh, fuck that guy.
With Lisa has grown up a lot. There's been a lot of things that have happened that have changed her perspective, and I've seen so much growth out of her.
I said exactly what I was. I said I'm 1% indigenous, which is exactly what I said, and I was called a pretendian.
Oh my God. No, Spicy, don't. Stop it.
The only thing Lisa matured at is not being so obvious about her bullshit.
Beaver, I would just like to say thank you very much for the lovely housewarming gift of the stress relief tea. It's great.
Yeah, that means I have 10 ancestors that are indigenous. You can go and check my ancestry. It's all over this fucking app.
I wasn't laughing at that. I was laughing at the tea thing.
I didn't say anything more than that. I didn't say I was native. I said this is my ancestry, and I posted it on the app, and everyone said I was faking being an Indian. I had nothing to do with that.
My technically, if it's less than like, I don't know, 20%.
And I didn't say that I was. I said my grandmother hid that she was native, and I'm finding all of this out, and I was talking about it, and I was called a pretender. How am I a pretender trying to find out my ancestry?
To be fair, I do remember
Maybe
that.
it's your skin tone.
Excited. She was excited. Finding out.
Excited? She was screaming at me, Red.
No, you were excited. That's what I was saying. You were excited.
Yeah, I was excited.
Your ancestry.
Val, and some people think they're native because of their skin tone or their cheek definition. I fucking can't. If I speak my mind, I'll get banned.
Right. No, but my boyfriend gets it a lot too. He's Mohawk. He has a status card, and he's very white presenting. So
I don't even know the story, Spicy. This is what I'm trying to find out, and I was screamed at about it. I was talking about it on the app, and anyways.
Okay, so let's be mindful that we're here today
for doses. Yeah.
Doses, okay. I do understand that there is grievances, and we can make space and time to discuss it. But right now, we're standing with doses, and we're ensuring that she's okay after the fucking shit show that they dragged her through in the past 24 hours.
Don't claim what exactly? What the hell I know? What the hell? I said I'm trying to find out my. You're such a fucking retard.
She never claimed to be. She just said that it's in her ancestry, and that's all. And in the comment section, if I make a comment and the shoe fits, don't bait yourself out. So simply. Anyways, fuck these cunts for doxing people and attacking people's siblings and their whole family. That just goes to show how desperate they are for attention, because they have nothing else to live for other than trolling fucking people on the internet.
I'm wondering how many domestic abusers are they going to make contact with or attempt to make contact with? It seems like they're in a race. Disturbing. It is. It's highly disturbing.
Shay hugging my ex determined she needs therapy.
Yep.
Because I need therapy after being with him for as long as I was, for fuck's sakes. Like a lot of us.
And they look at that like a win. Like it's a win.
For what? Outing people's family
for them. Yeah.
Do they know? Wait, oh shit, hold on.
You know what?
Sorry, I walked away.
I know.
Doses, are you okay?
No, but I will be.
I love you. I'm sorry, honey. I'm sending you a big hug.
Steph.
Bless you to whoever sneezed.
It was my cat. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Like, when did these people stop? Like, what's their end goal?
There is no end goal.
We've been
That's why it continues for years
made.
and years and years, and it continues, and it doesn't stop.
I told you what they said. They said it right at the fucking beginning. Right at the beginning, when all this shit show happened, it was, they're not going to stop until they destroy your life or Lori's life or Dose's life now or mine or whatever, anybody associated with you, they want to destroy. They want to see you taken away in cuffs, your house burnt down. If
They want to
have
see people
contact your
unalived.
ex-abuser, they will contact your ex-abuser. If they wanted to contact your baby daddy who hasn't been involved, they will contact your baby daddy who hasn't been involved. They will search up court records. They will search up fucking every bit of
Anything.
information. They will
Any
call you
information
great
they can gather.
They don't care.
Yeah, but how is that destroying a person? It's just destroying their own character.
Yep.
And
But they
their
don't have
own-
character. That's
They
the
don't see it
thing.
that way.
This is
They
valid.
don't have
no
character.
morals.
Their personality is this app. Their personality is what likes and
Samantha,
clicks
hold on.
they get.
Samantha, when you moving back to Red Deer, buddy? You bringing the bailiffs with you? What are you doing? Welcome home, bitch. Oh wait, is that a fake account? For fuck's sakes, that's gonna not make my day. No, it's real.
Is it actually her though? Is it a fake account?
No, it's her.
It's her. It was her, dude.
Why did you call her him? I'm like, words are hard.
Yeah.
Anthony, why did you call her Aminal? Okay.
David, why'd you block her? I wanted her to scream, quit it again. Fuck's sake.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wanted her to start in the chat so I could treat her the same way she treats me when I'm not being ignorant in her chat.
Can you unblock
Why the
her?
fuck are you here? Why are you here?
Yeah, you gotta say it with your nose. Why are you here?
That's all right. It's okay.
Yeah,
Well, no, like
she's
literally, I went in her
talking about
chat.
my situation in the past couple of days as well.
Like I went in her chat and I was not being ignorant at all. I made one comment and she delayed seeing it even, and just went off about me being there. You know, I am a little bit of a nobody in our algorithm, which is fine with me. I don't need the attention.
You are not a nobody.
I-
Thank you. Shut your mouth.
But I can still socialize with people and not be involved with everything, right? Like, I still have friends. Okay, you guys are so nice. Thank
What
you.
doesn't make sense to me is these people who are searching out exes who they know were abusive as fuck, but then they preach that we did the same to them and that they've been through all this abuse. If they had been through that, they would know that's not a boat to rock. That's not a line
Yeah.
to cross.
Yeah.
So they're liars. And they wouldn't know. Some of them should be in relationships like that to learn a life lesson. I know it sounds really wrong, but sometimes people have to learn the hard way.
I don't know if I could wish that shit on people. It's taken so much of my life and so much of me. I don't think I could wish it on anybody.
Yeah, I feel the same. It took me years.
Well, y'all are better than me.
to
You're better
fucking
than me.
deal with it.
I would just like to see them degraded and belittled every single day while being under some controlling mind fuckery and not being able to get out. And
They
then being
are. That's
thrown
what
around.
that's what this whole app is like that. This app is a narcissistic abusive like partner that fucking treats you like shit. That's why they get the jollies that they get. It's like they're hit.
I just want to say that DV is not something to joke around about, and it's not something to wish on anybody ever. It changes a person. I personally can understand why I see some of these women behaving the way they do, because yes, you do become the abuser in a certain way. You do carry on some traits of your abuser, and it's very difficult to get rid of those traits unless you're actually getting therapy and you're actually listening and you're learning and getting through it.
Well, Shay seemed to want to cuddle up with mine so she can fucking have him, and then
And
deal with the
victim
shit that I
services
dealt
gives
with.
you $2,000 worth of. Here's your number. It's $2,000.
I got nothing. Yeah.
That's what you get.
They gave you $2,000? No, they made me
I got
take
nothing.
an 8-week or
I ain't getting no $2,000.
I didn't get shit. I got emotional damage. They forced me out of my home.
Fucking force.
They
They gave me
into saving my
$2,000
life.
worth of counseling services. I went to 2 sessions, and all they wanted to talk about was my parents. So I was like, "Fuck you, I'm out."
Yep. Because somehow it's our fault.
Well, my
Oh,
parents
the victims. Oh, you're talking
big
about
part
through
of it.
victim services? Yeah.
It was through victim services. Yep.
Yep.
I was gonna say I didn't get no. I didn't
got a
just
fucking
go and get
pamphlet.
$2,000.
They
Yeah,
just
they
gave me a
did.
pamphlet and sent me on my way.
They They didn't even want to let me drive my own vehicle. They were trying to force me for them to drive me from my home that I didn't want to leave. And he was already in jail. So I was like, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah, I got a
nothing.
gift card for like a thrift store, so I could go pick up a couch and some plates.
I had to leave in the middle of the night and go into hiding for 2 years, and then when I was strong enough to actually go and get help, they told me to just forget about everything.
Yep.
No, they
fled
pushed me to
fucking
go,
province.
and I didn't go. Same thing. They wanted to talk about my parents. I'm like, what does my dead mother have anything to do with the fact that I was just with this abusive, narcissistic piece of fall down bullshit?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Bingo.
I'm sure she's dead, and it's not
From a
going to
therapy standpoint, I think it's to get to the root of your traumas, like to like for you to process.
To be fair,
My
I
victim service worker told me
learned that my
Feel like
parents
that
were.
in the situation. It doesn't feel like that in the situation. It feels like you're being blamed. You're being
Of
blamed.
course, absolutely, absolutely.
I did learn that my parents are both narcissistic after going to therapy. So,
Like I think they try to get to the root of like what, like I don't know what your headspace is and like where it was before you got yourself into that relationship, like from my understanding of counseling.
Or we could just talk about the fucking trauma
Yeah.
and talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got 7-week course once a week. I'd go and I'd sit down with 11 other women, and we had to learn how our dating patterns were to blame for the situation that we were in and how to recognize the red flags. This man raped me, he beat me, he caused me a miscarriage. He tried to kill me in front of my son. I tried to leave him 6 times. That last beating was the 7th time. He kept coming to my house. He had people stationed at every single shelter in that city, and it's a large fucking city. They had to put me in a shelter outside of the fucking city, and guess what? He sent a woman in. They beat her to come and find me. That friend they do. That's
I had SIU unit at my house, and I wasn't allowed back home for a week because his girlfriend or him, I don't know which one it was, smeared blood all over my house, and then walked up my stairs. I was in an old farmhouse, and then I heard my son's doorknob open. He was like, I don't know, 6 months old. And I got out of bed, and then I heard somebody scurry away, but I thought it was the dog. And no, it turned out I'm pretty sure they were trying to steal my son. That was good. And then SIU unit came with all of their fucking equipment and fingerprinted and DNA tested my entire fucking house, and then installed motion sensors and cameras in the barn, in my house, in the shop beside the barn. Yeah, it was good times. It sounded like 7-Eleven every time something fucking ran across the cameras. But thank you, Shay. Go good luck with him, bitch. Go be good luck, yeah. Godspeed.
Night, Jenny.
No, Jenny, don't ever apologize. Have a good sleep. We'll see you tomorrow. We love you.
What they consider a TikTok win. This is what they consider karma. What was it? Buckle down or buckle up? Buckle down?
Let him buck.
Let it buck. Let it buck.
Oh, because they released some voice notes of me. Because just because he beat me and did all that shit to me doesn't mean I'm going to prevent him from trying to be a better fucking father to his son. And turned out that was a shit show anyways.
Yeah, but that's not your fault either. You had the right like mindset for that. You wanted your kid to have a dad. You wanted a relationship.
Yes, I tried.
With dad. Yeah.
And I gave him chance after chance, and it was the same shit every single time until I was like, oh, yeah, you know, this isn't going to happen. And then he tried to pull the same shit out here again. And I was like, leave or I'm calling the cops. It was that simple.
I've never told anybody this, but when my ex threw my face into a metal door and I had to go to the hospital to get x-rays to see if it was broken, the doctor came in and said, yeah, it's broken. But good news is you got rid of that bump, and people pay a lot of money just to get rid of that. And I looked at him like, you think that's what I was trying to do with this? Fuck.
Hearing these stories is like a fucking kick in the chest, ladies. Like, this is awful.
I think the worst part for me was the next day having to take the train downtown to a clinic to have my baby scraped out of me by my fucking self.
I'm sorry, Rod. I'm sorry.
By myself. And these people think that this is a win. They think this is a fucking win. They think this is fun.
Yeah. It's fucked.
What I know what Doses went through, and you think that that's funny. What I know what Beaver went through, and you guys think that's fucking funny.
And I'm not even giving details either. And I put up with that shit for almost a decade.
Samantha, do you support that? Here's my question.
He does support it.
You sit in a box with these people. Are you okay with that? You like to poverty shame. You like to sit there and sit with people that drag people's abuse stories to the fucking app. Are you okay with that? But God forbid they attack your mental health. If you have no idea what's been going on at all, eh? None?
No clue that you and your friends have sat there and doxed a whole bunch of women, single women, and then contacted their abusive exes and then put that information out there, and in return putting women legitimately in harm's way. Not myself, but other women.
I've never done that, Samantha. I've never, ever, ever fucking done that. And you sit with Ash and you sit with Shay and that group, and that's exactly what they've done. That's what they did to Doses. That's what they've done to me. And that's
But you're going to run away because you don't like the truth, Samantha? You coward.
Get help, right? But they go after you or your kids or your past, and you fucking lose your shit.
They don't even have to, and she loses.
Wait a minute. Didn't Samantha just say today that we should be protecting each other as women? That we should be holding each other up?
I thought you had a little bit of respect for Doses, to be honest. I thought you actually might have held a little bit of fucking respect for her.
It's not something you get over. I will say that. It doesn't matter how much therapy you get. You don't get over when you've been traumatized to that extent and you're scared for your life and you're scared.
Why is she so quiet? Because she got dragged through fucking hell today and back last night. Because her personal life was fucking dragged over this app by the people you fucking sit with and you laugh with and you think it's funny. Because her entire family got fucking doxxed. Because her whole story that was nobody else's to share was fucking shared on this app. That's why.
Because she hurt you and your friends' delicate feelings on the internet. Not taking it off the internet, not contacting any of their family members or doing anything on those lines.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine.
Yeah,
Are you gonna
you
fucking
know what,
shame me?
Samantha?
Gonna
Yes, you
shame me
did have a
more?
live. You did have a live with doses in it. That doesn't mean it stops. That doesn't mean that everything is done now. We protect each other.
Samantha, you're up there yesterday and you're shaming me about my situation. You had no idea what I fucking went through. Because as a Métis woman, it was my responsibility to take care of my fucking parents. And that's exactly what I did. I lost my dad. It put me into fucking debt. I got my son out of addiction. You don't like being shamed about your addiction, but you're more than fine to shame my son. He's out of addiction now. He's out of it. He's doing well. But you still want to fucking shame. Then you want to sit with people that fucking drag abuse stories into it. Yeah, you've mentioned him a few times there, Samantha.
Nobody cares what you've been through, Samantha.
I mean,
You probably put
the thing
yourself
is,
in those
yeah,
positions.
Samantha stood up for doses, but in the same breath turned around and did the same thing they were all doing, kicked her off the panel and everything, right? Like,
Pop another Pam. Yep. Yep, sure.
Jesus Christ, dealing with TikTok every day. Fucking everybody needs clozapam. Some people just
who
aren't
doesn't
addicted to
take
them
it?
like
Are you
you and end up
insulting?
getting
Are you insulting people
DUIs.
for reaching out for mental health help?
Yeah. Didn't you just say, like, oh, I don't know, 10 comments ago, get help?
There's nothing wrong with taking medication if it's necessary. There's literally nothing wrong with taking medication if it's necessary.
I have clozapam. I take them when needed. I don't abuse them.
I take
because I'm not
trazodone
an
every day.
addict.
I take it. I take multiple meds every day. Like it makes me a better person, is what it is.
No, you have, Samantha. I've literally fucking heard you. You have. And I've never said shit about you. As a matter of fact, when they were all going at you about your family, I was the one who got in the box and defended you and had your back. I was the one who did that. I had never said anything fucking negative about you, ever. Not once.
And I mean, and to be honest, she's not always around. There's lots of times where she's not around, or she's still sleeping, or she's on another live that happens to not be watch partying the ones we're in, and people have stood up for her.
Yep.
Right? So I mean, you don't see all.
Many fucking times.
I think that's Samantha.
It
Hold
is.
on.
It's
It is
Samantha.
her.
Yeah.
It's her account.
You know, I know that Samantha's been through a lot of shit. Like, I don't know what it is, but I can tell. Like I said, we are all women that have been through shit, and we should be there for one another, whether we hate each other or not. When it comes to DV, we should be there.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Are you okay? Jen, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, it's just been a long day.
I'm sorry, Zen.
And Annie, you're
it's
right. Like
okay.
that's what I've been doing for myself. You know, like just because I sit in a panel with somebody, if I'm not saying, I don't care. You can scream at me. Silence is compliant. Whatever the fuck you want. If I am not joining in on the conversation, I'm not saying anything. That's clearly me not agreeing with it. There have been times where I've dropped, I've muted, or I've just said, "Okay, like stop." I cannot control people on this app.
Yeah.
So,
I've been
there's
blamed
that.
for what other people have said, and I don't control what other people say.
That's right.
I don't censor them either, but I don't control what other people say. Doesn't mean I agree with it. Doesn't mean that I'm okay with it. It just means that it wasn't, it was something out of my control. I have no control.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for someone to think that anybody can sit there and try to control people that's an asinine thought.
Yeah. And I don't want to be that person. I never want to be that person.
People can't control anything that comes out of somebody else's mouth.
No.
You can talk about how that made you feel, and that's it. And if that person cares about you, they will change what they're talking about. But if it's still something they're going to talk about, and like it just, then you got to make your moves to be around that person or not. Like that's your choice to be around that person or not. Like you can't control anybody.
Absolutely. Absolutely agree. Anyways, ladies, I have to get my ass in the shower. I should have done this 1 hour ago, but I wanted to be here for doses. So I should let you guys go. I love you all, though, very much.
Hey, thanks for coming
Thank
up,
you,
Steph.
Steph.
Big hugs and big kisses. I'll see you guys soon.
Good night, Steph.
Good night.
I do believe that Samantha misses her friendship or whatever you want to categorize it as. I do think Samantha's missing it, 100%.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if I would choose between you guys or them, I would choose you guys.
Well, I mean, obviously, duh.
And it was over bullshit. Made up legitimate stories with zero proof and facts. I don't know. She said Doses did some stuff. I did some stuff, none of which was true.
Yeah.
The thing is,
Well,
it's
she
all
said that she was.
It's all
Yeah.
firsthand. People, Dosa said this, and Zen said that, and Red said this. Because you tell me I should believe you? No.
If I say it in a
Somebody says-
message, I'm going to say it online for everybody else to hear. I don't, if I'm going to say it, I say it with my whole chest always.
When somebody says something, the first thing I do is consider the source it came from.
She's mad at me because I called her out about fucking Dylan and her behavior with that.
And okay, so I know we've all at some point have said something shitty, or we've said something stupid, and people will take it and twist it and make videos about it and call us out on it, and I get it. We've all done it. But the fact that it just keeps going on and on and on, like, fuck. You know what? Call me out. If I don't apologize, or if I don't say, yeah, you're right, I screwed up, then yeah, keep at her. But if I ignore you and I go on with my life, like, seriously, what are you going to do? What is, like you say, what is the end game? So what? It was a mistake, or I did something shitty, or I said something that you didn't like. Move on.
Yeah, no, I agree. We all say fucked up shit. If you own it and you're sorry and you change your behavior, people should be able to move on. 100%.
I own all of my out of pocket stuff I say, and if I mean it, I don't apologize for it. Just
No, I feel you.
And that's your right. And if they don't like it, then too bad. Move on.
And you've made that clear on live. So I've heard you say it many times.
But if I
said
say
it, and I'm not
something-
sorry.
But if I say something and it's an error or something and that hurts somebody without me directly doing it or having no knowledge, then I will apologize.
Right.
Like, I own my shit.
Yeah.
That's why when they try to throw it back at me, I'd be like, yeah, man, I said that. Do you want me to put it on a fucking shirt or get a billboard? Like I said, I get louder. Like, shit.
But turning it into this tit for tat shit and taking it and turning it into this fucking drama thing that has been happening on this app is just, I'm just done. It's just so stupid.
These idiots took a video of me, chopped it up, and had me saying, like, white power and all this stuff. I'm not KKK. I don't agree with any of that. Am I prejudiced? Yes, I own that all day long. And then they sent it to the cops for hate crimes. And then I sent the cop the entire video, and I'm like, that's a fucking joke, right? Like, it's a joke. Like, I didn't say that, but this is what I said entirely.
Yeah.
Like, they just need to stay on their side, and everybody else stays on their own side, and just pretend like they don't fucking exist.
Like I believe a lot of people do, but I am who I am. So like, yeah, on and off the app. But some of these
those other
people,
ones?
I just cannot believe they get away with